Humanity, I love you all with all my heart, with all my might. This is Joey A. Papa Yamanapa, Killer Lyrics Music, Sora Ray, the author of Fantasies and Illusions, Compass, The Quest for Free Will, Joey A. Just want to talk about the a principle duality that I forgot to mention, that is fundamental. A principle of duality when it comes to pre-meta systems and all these different ways of thinking about creation and creator. And it's that infinite eternal cycle, that duality, that virtuous cycle of space and vacuum. I should have mentioned this earlier, at an earlier stage, but this is what it is what creates spherical energy in the first place. Light spherical energy, what creates singularities, what creates infinities, is space and vacuum. Those are the two polarities. It's a vacuum and space itself. And when a spherical vacuum threshold is created, then the energy from space, right? Space curvature, right? Gravity itself, the tension on the surface of a sphere, which is that space, right, that needs to be filled within the vacuum, which is what the space structure of the sphere. So when that's met, then that's the vacuum, and it generates the first spin, prime mover, the first mover, and then that is electromagnetic, right? In nature, is polarities, electrogravity, is a telemetry, is infinite creation, is a fusion. It doesn't really matter. You can think of it in any way. It's a wormhole, it's a vortex, it's infinite energy, it's singularity, it's event horizon, it's 0 point, is that. So it's creation itself, and you see it at all scales of creation. Us at the biological scale will be us, the human race, tetragrammatons, who we are, heartbeat, the human heartbeat, light spherical energy, light spherical beings, who we are, infinite eternal creators, sundials and compasses. Our own duality and our own nature is virtuous cycle of sundial and compass, who we are, and everything else, heritage and legacy, and its own virtuous cycle to infinity, and who we are, the human race, the infinite eternal creators, the infinite biology, the eternal biology of creation. So there is this same virtuous cycle of duality, a duality principle, and that's space and the vacuum together, creating polarization, creating electromagnetism, creating electrogravitics, creating telemetry, creating energy, light, this reality that we understand, at the speed of the cosmos, this faster, infinitely faster than the speed of light. The speed of light is just a small expression of this speed, which is infinite speed, right? It's life constantly, conscious and self-aware, infinity itself, creation itself, the creator, light spherical energy, us, biologically speaking, the sun, astronomically speaking, the earth, Mother Earth, the Republic of Planet Earth, at the terrestrial scale, our galaxy, the Milky Way, at the galactical scale, and all the electromagnetic force fields and fields that are generated as the pulse of life, the pulse of creation, the vacuum and space together, generating the first move at that spherical vacuum threshold to meet all the requirements due to the infinite tension of gravity from the big attention of the biggest sphere, infinity itself at any scale, that is released, and it creates the first pulse, the singularity, the spark, and an infinity is created at any scale. And its life is conscious and self-aware, its infinite is love, its infinite self-awareness is infinite consciousness, is love at any scale of creation. We are the biological scale of that. And then like that, the universe is the universal scale, the cosmos as we call it. But beyond that is infinity itself, the creator. Creation itself, light spherical energy, which we are part of, which we are, expressed biologically. And then that's that scale, creating an infinite number of spherical vacuum thresholds that are at the sizes of infinite space and vacuums. And it creates an infinite number of universes and cosmos out there, infinite number of realities. And us, we are the human race from planet Earth. But this is this beauty. You see how everything comes out of this duality principle, space and vacuum, coming together as one, like spherical energy, and creating everything that we know. Those are, this is a property, a proto-meta systems properties analysis on the virtuous cycle, this infinite virtuous cycle of space and vacuum together in the way of a sphere, because it's the structure of the space within the sphere and the vacuum and what it represents that generates that first mover, the spin, singularity, creation itself, energy, and that's that. And we have scales, and we are the biological scale, tetragrammatons. And then human race, us, benevolent species, a love-based species, a heart-based species, who we are, the human race. Heartful species, we live to love and we love to live. We're purposeful species. We add that with the human heartbeat, with the pulse of life, the pulse of creation. This is who we are. Our human heartbeat is the biological creator. The heart is a biological creator. At the biological scale of the DNA, human DNA. This organizing system, this intelligent organizing system at the biological scale that we call the DNA, and the cell, and what that represents, and life. Seed of life, the flower of life, who we are, our biology, our infinite eternal creation, the DNA, the human DNA, who we are. You see, we are the biology of infinity, meaning we are infinity at the biological scale. Thus, we channel infinity through us. Because if you think about it at the most fundamental of levels, we breathe oxygen, which is an active element. We drink water, which is oxygen and hydrogen. Hydrogen is the first element of the periodic table. It's created at the sun, at the heart of the sun. It's a fusion reaction. The singularity of the sun, the electromagnetic field of the sun, that spherical vacuum threshold that was filled and created the fusion reaction that creates elements, light, photons, all this energy, the way of hydrogen and helium that creates planets and earth and everything. We consume that hydrogen in the water that we drink, and we're water-based in a big way. It's a lot of water in us. So if you understand these notions, then you understand that we're pure energy, just at the biochemical expression of it. So the biochemistry of Earth, because of the gravity of Earth itself, 9.8, and the tension on the surface of the Earth itself is very dense, because we are at the epicenter of the universe. We are the most ancient civilization. We're the most ancient sun in the most ancient solar system, in the most ancient galaxy, in the most ancient singularity of this universe, this existence, this infinity. That's why the Greek used to think that we were the center of the universe, because in fact we were. So because we're so ancient, we're as ancient as infinity itself, expressed biologically at this scale. Our planet and the density of planet Earth, gravity itself that we experience as as a species, as a human race, evolution, when we walk and we interact with reality, is that level of density, that level of thinking, but still there is infinite creation. So we channel all that energy through us and create with the energy of the human heart, which is the singularity of the biological scale, which is who we are. So that's why when we stare at the sun, we build a bridge, because we open the portal and we become one with infinity itself. The creation, they create a light spherical energy, what is created, that we can observe biologically through our senses, sensory perception. So it's just all these ideas come together. You see, they're spherical ideas, they're full circle, they're complete ideas like us, complete beings, benevolent species, who we are. So we create with the energy of the heart, meaning because of this event that took place, this duality principle, the space and vacuum, creating energy itself, that created us in the first place, and everything, all the principles out there, the constitutions of existence itself, creation itself, the creator itself, that generates spaces and vacuum in the first place, which is all these, right? Who we are, light spherical energy in the first place. All the conditions, that, biologically speaking, is us. So we are one with it. We think, we're infinite. Our thinking is infinite. Why? How? It's infinite thinking. So we can create infinite creations because of our infinity. So we manifest our free will through compass. And that is a biological expression of love coming from the heart and creating. And we create with our hearts. And we create, for example, in my case, I have just written 100+ songs in the last 30 days. Just in a month, I wrote 100+ songs, all online, all on my other channel, Papa Jam app. That's all Ray as a creator, you see. So that's it, all original songs, songwriting, a cappella singing on the spot right there, and then everything else will come as a result, which is further creation, soundtrack building, right? Soundtrack making, beat making, mastering it, having an actual song, a produced what we call in commercial terms a song. And then you can release it through the different channels, YouTube and Spotify and all the other different platforms that are created for that purpose of music. So, and that's it. And then there's the other element when you move away from, then you full video of it as well. So all that, what we know, well, that is also levels of creation on top of my original creation, which is the song itself that came from my creativity, from my brain, from my mind, from my thinking, from my life experiences, heritage and legacy, compass and sundial, me manifesting it with the love of my heart and singing it with the love of my heart, you see, creating those songs. I think it's 100+, 103, 104 songs I have already. So, and that's all just my musical career just got started. So that's exactly what I mean by this, is the fact that we are this, and there's no end to this. We create, and this is what we've done for an infinite number of cycles of infinities and singularities that has led us to this very moment, this day, here and now, and being aware of who we are, infinite eternal creators, one with everything, because we are everything. We're infinity at the biological scale. This is who we are with the human race, benevolent species, a love-based species, a heart-based species, a heartful species, a good species. We live to love, we love to live. The primordial instinct of the human species is the human heartbeat. Generates an electromagnetic field around the human body that powers the human body, powers the human organs, so we can have the singularity of light, which is at the biological scale known as the human heartbeat, the pulse of life, the pulse of creation. It generates a resonance. So it powers all the other organs and glands in the human body that they all themselves have their own electromagnetic field due to their own telemetry and electrogravitics. Like the lung has a singularity of oxygen in, oxygen out, breathing. An energy source, oxygen. An element, highly active, but we biology, that's what we consume. And then water, hydrogen and liquid, is hydration, water. Comes inside the human body, which is energy as well, elements. You see, we are very dense, we are very powerful. We're a lot of energy. We express the energy of creation through our creations. This is who we are, essentially. This is who we are. So then again, you need to come to terms with that reality, who you are, your infinity, your nature, as a race. And then that, we live to love, and we love to live. So the instinct of loving, you make love, right? The highest energy of the human heart, right? We create with that. And then what does that do? Well, we make love, we have children, right? And we love our children. It's our instinct to love our creation. And then what? We raise and we love. And then they do go on and do the same through their own instincts and live and love and what? And reproduction, another instinct, all these. The singularity of the mind, all that. So you see, it's all as one, who we are, infinite eternal creators. And then we write songs, we make videos. In my case, I write a book as well. So you see, it's all about creation. It's sharing the knowledge that comes from the heart, from the love, who we are. I just happen to write about these things because I since the day I was born. I always asked why. I remember the earliest memories that I can recall as an infinite eternal creator. We're always asking why. So, because this is exactly who we are. I just have a why-minded mind. So I ask the root cause of things. So that's why I understand who we are. But what I am is what we are. Because we are all DNA. Meaning, we are infinite. So it's all in your heart. It's all in your DNA. It's all in all your cells. Infinite eternal creation, infinite eternal creators. Who we are. Hama, sundials, compass. The Republic of Planet Earth. The citizenry of the Republic of Planet Earth. The citizens of the Republic of Planet Earth. Who we are. The leaders of the Republic of Planet Earth. The defenders of the Republic of Planet Earth. The human race. A benevolent species. We live to love and we love to live. This is what we do. Purposeful lives. Meaningful lives. Lives of purpose. The purpose of life is a life of purpose. Purposeful life. Meaningful life. Happy life, the pursuit of happiness. Meaningful life. Who we are here and now. Infinite eternal creators. The human race. Who we are. Why, how. Identity and true self. Purpose. Time and energy. Action. Why, how. Flow. True north and destination. That's who we are, compass. And sandals. We stare at the sun, we open our heart, open our mind. Open our eyes and stare at the sun. We build the bridge, we open the portal, we evolve as a race, which we have already. We are a highly evolved race, with light spherical beings, with the central race. We are the epicenter of reality. Our planet is the most ancient planet at the epicenter of existence itself. This is who we are with the human race. The most ancient civilization, the most ancient planet. Who we are, the most evolved species. Who we are, the human race. And we all part of it. We're the Republic of Planet Earth. All humans are these sundials. This is all who we are. It's our nature. The energy of infinity itself goes through us. Because we're the human DNA. We're creation. We're biological. We're creation itself. We're the creators. At the biological scale of infinity. Who we are. The human race. Humanity, I love you all with all my heart, with all my might. Remember, this is a video about the virtuous cycle. The infinite virtuous cycle of space and vacuum coming together as one due to polarity, generating electromagnetism. And this duality principle leads to electrogravities and telemetry, light spherical energy itself, the creator itself, who we are. Love you all with all my heart, with all my might. Love you all with all my heart, with all my might.